biscuit tone of blonde. You can see she's not platinum blonde. We can tell her she was going to be platinum blonde. She's going to have to visit me a few more times before she's platinum blonde, but her colour is even. She's definitely a lot lighter she was than yesterday, and the condition is paramount. I think going this way, we can build up the colour more and more each time, and she will obviously get blonder and blonder each time. As her expectation grows, her condition is improving and she's doing the right things. So it's really not a bad way to lock in these colour clients for additional services and maintain premium, optimum hair condition at the same time. Just turn around so I can show them your hair. Sorry. Thanks, babe. So it's really soft, extremely commercial work. I'm not sort of trying to be anything way out here. This is salon-friendly, North Shore, conservative client hairstyling. And you know what? That's what pays our mortgage. Cool. Thank you very much. Beautiful colour. Thank you, Maddie. Alrighty guys, the third campaign that I would like to share with you that we've used in my salon is a campaign about time-poor women. We think we've all had the scenario where clients come into the salon. They want a full head of foils, a restyle haircut, and a beautiful glamorous blow dry, but they need to be out in an hour. Don't we get that all the time? All the time. Do you know, time poor is the new precious commodity. It's not gold and diamonds anymore, it's time. Time is the one thing that we never have enough of, and it's really hard to buy more time in our life. It's kind of impossible. Everybody wants more time. So we decided to do a campaign targeting time-poor women. One of our salons is located in an area called North Sydney, which is a CBD type area of any city. So we're surrounded by lots of high-rise buildings, lots of women in suits that go up and down lifts into their offices all day long. Also in that salon, we found that our quietest times where we had available appointments was in the middle of the day. And I'm sure many of you that have city-located salons possibly have the same problem. We were really, really busy early hours, corporate women having blow dries before they would go into the office, and we're really, really busy from 5 o'clock every night of the week. We couldn't get enough people in to fill those clients coming straight out of work to have their hair done. But we had gaps in the middle of the day. So I had to have a little think outside the box and work out how can I get all those women, those hundreds of women that I see powering around in their lunch breaks, to come and sit in my chair. We decided to guarantee them they'd be out in 90 minutes. So we now do colour and blow drying in 90 minutes. Booked, obviously, as an express colour service. How do we guarantee a 90-minute colour? We have 2 operators booked to work on one stylist at all times. So the colour is a 20-minute application, including consultation. And we have 2 people that apply that colour. We obviously have around another 35 minutes where we rinse, processing and removal, I should say, of that colour. And then we have 2 more stylists doing the blow dry. It's a 20-minute blow dry that we do in 20 minutes with 2 people working at once. This guarantees that client that 90-minute in and out. And I put to all the local office workers, can you sometimes take a slightly longer lunch break if you've got a doctor's appointment or there's a pair of shoes you wanted for that weekend? Do you often say to your boss, I'm just going to take an extra 10 minutes today, I've got to pop down for a meeting? And they go, of course you can. So I wanted those women to stop thinking of their lunch break as 60 minutes and steal another 30 and make it 90. And it was a great idea. Women love the idea of this express colour service. It gets them in and they do it in the middle of the day so they can go home on time at night. And it also frees up their evenings for late night shopping or just getting home to the family. The other thing that we had to do before we could get our express colour service happening, again, you've got to communicate this to the team. And this one's so important because when you've got two people working on one head, if they're not perfectly thinking the exact same way, it could go pear-shaped really easily. We have a couple of techniques that we really heavily promote the clients have if they're booking in for an express colour service. One of them is, we call it a halo colour. It's simply a global colour with a fancy name. And we take 3 circles, calling it a halo, and generally we apply 3 different colours in each zone. It's not brain surgery, it's very simple, I get that. Quite often we'll mix the tones up. Maybe the bottom zone and the top zone are the same colour, with zone 2 around the middle, a different variation, scattered highlights, quick freehand balayage, something that has to be very time efficient. And the third technique that we promote really heavily is contouring and baby lights around the face. Again, taps back into our campaign from last year, keeping colour back up around women's face, highlighting their beautiful features and making sure they're always light around their face and removing the depth. We do other colour services in this time frame. Basic semi-permanents or global tint permanent applications, they're also available in this time frame. And obviously, selected things are like full heads of foils and things. But we get them in the quick timing, and they might have a quick express colour 2 times, and every 3rd time we say, come on Thursday night after work at 5 o'clock and we'll do your full head. And then the next 2 times you can have an express set of baby lights around your hairline. So it works really, really well. This is the EDM that was emailed out. And this is a little side window that faces quite a lot of pedestrian traffic in our North Sydney salon. Very, very simply put, express coloured services in your precious time. Luscious Locks was another campaign that we used for express colours. Luscious Locks in your lunch break. I thought that was funny. One of the things that we did with this campaign is we really tried to target new business for this. So when we were targeting on social media, Instagram and Facebook, we excluded every client from the salon. We wanted it to go to women in our area. So I know a lot of people are very savvy with social media and boosting posts. This was a targeted post, so we paid Facebook to make sure that we ended up on every female within 5-kilometre radius of my salon that was between the age of 25 and 55, excluding people that were on our database. We paid $2,500 for that campaign on Facebook. And the interesting thing that we know there is 80% of the people that booked through that link on Facebook had never been to the salon before. 87% of them had never been. So it paid for itself. And sometimes you just got to think of a clever concept that people will want to buy into. We have another little model. I might ask my 3rd model up, please, guys.